My worst silver purchase. Let's get to the video.
It's cup of coffee in the big time, yeah. Cup of coffee in the big time, because you'll never get closer than now.
Hey guys, back with another video once again, and I purchased more silver today. I was not expecting to purchase any today, but I did. I pulled the trigger. I was out earlier today with my wife. We checked out an antique shop that she frequents a lot, and it's actually a really cool antique shop. And they actually do have quite a bit of silver and gold regularly. Just today, they didn't happen to have much. But they did have a few 5-ounce silver quarters, state quarters. And it was a really good price, and I pulled the trigger. Now, these are not my favorite coin from the U.S. Mint. They are actually one of my least favorite silver coins, or any type of design that was on silver. It's so ugly in my opinion. I think the state quarters, the idea is cool. And there are some state quarters that have beautiful designs, but, the majority of them are just downright ugly to me. And I usually stay away from these, but with the current silver prices being at almost $60 an ounce, when you find any type of silver for spot, or even close to spot or below spot, you want to jump on that deal, especially now, again, with these high silver prices. So this I got at a really, really good price, and I pulled the trigger. So let's take a look. Now, I live very close to the U.S. Mint of West Point. This is from Philadelphia, but, I do like the U.S. Mint. I think they've fallen off the last 10 years, and they could do so much better. I think the last great release from the U.S. Mint was in 2016 for the 100th anniversary for the Mercury, Standing Liberty Quarter, and the Walking Liberty half dollar. I think that was the last great release from the U.S. Mint. Obviously, you have your Silver Eagles, you have your Gold Buffaloes and Gold Eagles that are my go-to, my number one silver coin and number one gold coins to stack. But when it comes to their commemoratives and their special limited edition releases, I'm not a fan. Like I said, the last good thing they put out, in my opinion, was the 100th anniversary of the Mercury, Standing Liberty Quarter, and the Walking Liberty half dollar. But you can see here, these are the state quarters, the 5-ounce 999 fine silver state quarters. They made these from 2010 all the way up to 2021, I believe. This one is a 2020. This is the Marsh Filling Rockefeller, Vermont state quarter. And here's a comparisons here I wanted to show you guys. So this is the regular state quarter. Obviously, it's made of clad. It's not silver. But look at that. Look at the size comparison. It's crazy. Oh, if we don't drop it here. It's just crazy, right? And another thing that amazes me is that this is 25 cents. So you bring this to the store, the buying power on this is 25 cents. Now I get what they're doing. It's a quarter, it's a state quarter, but the buying power of this 5-ounce silver coin, if you were to bring this to a store, is also 25 cents. Even though this is about $300 of silver. I never understood the denominations on the coins. For example, I think they should be updating the denominations. For example, a silver eagle is $1, right? When a silver eagle today is worth about $60. A gold eagle or a gold buffalo, the buying power on that is $50 when they are worth $4,200. And of course, the platinum eagle, the buying power is $100 when they're worth about 16 and change. I think they are way behind and they need to update the denominations on our coins. Now, obviously, they can't keep changing them because of prices rising, silver and gold going up. But I think after so many years, they should change the denominations. Like the silver eagle should at least be worth $20. At least, they should change the denomination to about $25. They should update the platinum and gold because the platinum is obviously worth less than gold. So if anything, the platinum should be worth, $500, and then the gold buffaloes and eagles should be $1,000 denomination. That's just my opinion. They definitely need to update it because, obviously, I recommend everyone do their due diligence, but you do have some stupid people, excuse my language, that would get this from their grandfather and bring it to the bank and exchange it for 25 cents. But, yeah, the U.S. Mint definitely has to update that. But, again, I classified this video, I titled the video as Worst Silver Purchased. And in reality, it's not my worst silver purchase. I've never bought any silver and considered it my worst purchase. I've never really had a bad experience. Any silver, especially for spot or below spot, is a great deal. And I really got a good deal on this. Hence is why I walked out with it. But I'm not a fan of the state quarters. I get what they're doing. I see that, they're representing national parks and history and famous buildings and landmarks and states. And it's a great idea, but I just think some of the designs are not that good. And they're kind of ugly and weird. But that's just my opinion. But yeah, guys, bought this today. What do you guys think of the 5-ounce state quarters that they've done from 2010 to 2021? Do you think they should bring them back, or do you agree with me and you think they're really not special? Let me know. And by the way, if anyone's interested, email me. I would definitely be willing to trade this, or if you want to buy it from me, and I can take that money and buy some other silver. But all right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I just sold out of all my silver bars that I've made. I'm making the next batch here this week, and if anyone's interested in the 1-ounce or 3-ounce series, shoot me an email, and you can get yourself some Patriotic Bullion, Patriotic Stackers Bullion that I make. But all right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.